Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Balaji Chandrasekharan. Now I will be discussing some of the useful utility methods provided in the Stream collectors class. Collectors in Java are utility classes provided in the java.util.stream package that are used to accumulate elements from a stream into a collection or to perform various aggregations on the elements of a stream. They are primarily used in combination with the collect terminal operation of streams. Here are some of the common collectors provided by the collectors utility class. The collectors ToList method in Java is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the streams API. It is used to collect the elements of a stream into a list. The important thing to remember is that we can't assume any particular list implementation with this method. In this example, the elements of the stream are collected into a list using the ToList collector. After collection, the resulting list contains all the elements of the stream in the order they are encountered. The collectors.toSet method in Java is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the stream API. It is used to collect the elements of a stream into a set and eliminating duplicates. The important thing is to remember is that we can't assume any particular set implementation with this method. In this example, the elements of the stream are collected into a set using the ToSet collector. The resulting set contain unique elements of the stream and eliminating the duplicates. The collector start ToMap method in Java is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the stream API. It is used to collect the elements of the stream into a map where the keys and values are determined by applying mapping functions to the elements. The ToMap method returns a collector that accumulates input elements into a new map, where each element is mapped into a key value pair according to the provided key and value mapping functions. In this example, the elements of the stream are collected into a map with string as a key and integer as the value, where the keys are the elements themselves and the values are the length of the strings. The function.identity method is used as the key mapper to map each element to itself, and string colon colon length is a method reference and is used as the value mapper to map each element to its length. The collectors.joining method in Java is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the stream API. It is used to concatenate the elements of a stream into a single string. The joining method returns a collector that concatenates the input elements into a single string using the empty delimiter and no prefix or suffix. The summing double, summing long, and summing int methods in Java are terminal operations provided by the collectors utility class in the stream API. They are used to collect the sum of numeric values extracted from the elements of a stream. These methods return a collector that calculates the sum of the extracted numeric values from the elements of the stream. In the given example, the summing double collector calculates the total salary of all the employees by extracting the salary using the get salary method. Similarly, the summing long and summing int can be used for long and integer values respectively. The average double, average long, and average int methods in Java are terminal operations provided by the collectors utility class in the stream API. They are used to calculate the average of numeric values extracted from the elements of a stream. These methods return a collector that calculates the average of the extracted numeric values from the elements of the stream. In this example, the average double collector calculates the average salary of all the employees by extracting the salary using the get salary method. Similarly, the average long and average int can be used for long and integer values respectively. In Java, the summarizing double, summarizing long, and summarizing int methods in the collectors utility class are used to collect statistics about a numeric property of elements in a stream. They return a double summary statistics, long summary statistics, and int summary statistics respectively, which contain statistical information such as count, sum, min, max, and average. In this example, the summarizing double collects statistical information about the salaries of employees. The double summary statistics objects stats contains statistical data such as count, sum, min, max, and average salary. Similarly, the summarizing long and summarizing int can be used for long and integer values respectively. In Java, the counting method is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the Streams API. It is used to count the number of elements in a stream and returns a collector that accumulates the count. The counting method returns a collector that accumulates the count of elements in the stream as a long value. In Java, the MaxBy and minBy methods are terminal operations provided by the collectors utility class in the Streams API. They are used to find the maximum or minimum element in a stream based on a provider comparator and returns an optional object containing the maximum or minimum element respectively. The optional object returned by these collectors allows handling cases where the stream is empty. In this example, the MaxBy collector is used to find the maximum element in the streams of numbers and the minBy collector is used to find the minimum element. The natural order method in the comparator class is used to specify the natural ordering of elements. In Java, the groupingBy method is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the Streams API. It is used to group the elements of a stream into a map based on the classification function provided and returns a collector. The groupingBy method takes a classification function that maps elements of a stream to keys of the resulting map. It then collects elements into lists based on their classification. In this example, the groupingBy collector is used to group the elements by the first character of each name. The resulting map will contain lists of names grouped by their first characters. In Java, the partitioningBy method is a terminal operation provided by the collectors utility class in the Streams API. It is used to partition the elements of a stream into two groups based on a predicate and returns a collector. The partitioningBy method takes a predicate that tests each element of a stream. The elements that satisfy the predicate are placed into the true partition, while the elements that do not satisfy the predicate are placed into the false partition. In this example, the partitioning by collector is used to partition numbers into even and odd groups based on whether they are divisible by 2. The resulting map will contain two partitions, one for even numbers keyed by 2 and one for odd numbers keyed by false. These collectors provide a convenient way to accumulate elements from a stream into different types of collections or perform various aggregations. Thank you for tuning into my video.